Hello there and welcome to FDW Season 3.
FDW, what is up?
Hark, is that a Jose I hear?
It is. He's back from sabbatical.
He is back on from hiatus. How have you been, Jose?
I've been good. I've been learning a lot about pottery, but man, did I pick a night to come back?
You certainly has. We're kicking things off in style here on Season 3, not only with the return of the prodigal son, Jose,
Way.
but Randy Orton kicking things off for Season 3.
I know, my first night back, I've already got a personal audience with Mr. Orton.
Doesn't get much bigger, really, does it?
It doesn't. It really doesn't. Oh, it's quite a big night altogether as well. I mean, our main event tonight, crowning of a new champion. More of that later.
We will indeed get to that. But speaking of new champions being crowned, we are coming off the back of the end of Season 2, which ended in a big way. Randy Orton, Royal Rumble winner, choosing to challenge the FDW champion, which at the start of the night was Drew McIntyre. Drew lost the title to Roman Reigns, and Randy Orton fought him in the main event and claimed that Vision in Brown.
The FDW world title.
Indeed, and he holds it proudly. Welcome to the purple brand, Mr. Orton.
Looking very spicy to the belt looks shinier and newer.
Certainly does. A little bit of a facelift, as the belt
Randy
has
got
done.
some words for us here.
And your best Randy Orton impression.
Yep. Randy calling out someone from the back, saying
Open
there's
challenge.
no one on the roster he's really scared of. Bring it on.
Well, how does he
Now,
know?
I've
The
got-
roster has been shaken up some.
I mean, he might have had a quick look, or maybe this is a ploy, assert his dominance.
Indeed. Oh my
AOP.
goodness. Well,
I mean, it was
breaking out
an
from the
open
tag
challenge.
division, indeed. Who's it gonna be?
one half of AOP.
It's Razor.
Interesting.
Looking to make a
Picked him
name
up
for
as a,
himself from the get-go.
Right. Hell, if they can claim the world title and the tag titles, you know.
Indeed, they can. This is an open challenge non-title, must be said.
Definitely.
We had a word with Randy
Randy
backstage before he came out, and we've
so
already
you
got
knew
some
this
title
was happening?
shenanigans. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I've chat with Randy.
Yeah, we're friends.
Best mates. Me and old RKO there.
Funny, he never mentions you.
Well, fuck you,
But,
Randy.
big props to Razor here, stepping up.
Kicking things off in a big way for Season 3 of FD Dub.
Yeah, looking to make a name for himself early. Randy obviously trying to get a measure of the talent that's just been brought in.
Well, sort of including himself. In Season 2, he was a SmackDown superstar, but winning the Royal Rumble gave him the right to challenge whomever he pleased, and he's found himself a home here on the purple brand.
Ah, so he's looking to cement himself at the top of the tower.
Well, the lineage of that title is rather strong, to say the least, going all the way back to
It
Bobby
is.
Lashley.
And
Now,
make its way through Bronson Reed.
yep, Sheamus, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, and Randy Orton.
That is a hell of a history. Not a very wide history, though.
Indeed not.
A few champions have held that belt, which adds to its prestige, I'd say.
Now, I may intervene as the hand of God here, and just remove the HUD.
Yeah.
Happy for that, Jose. We will remove the HUD. Just teething problems in Season 3. We've had a
More than
facelift.
happy.
Presentation. Let's get rid of that, shall we?
As you may have noticed, we are on 2K25 now, so new season, new game.
And there's always teething problems at the start of a new season.
No teething problems for Randy here as he looks to get to business.
Tried to toggle the info, no idea how to get rid of that. So we'll leave it there for the time being while Doug watches on. The return of Doug.
Doug is back. Well, Doug couldn't go anywhere. He kind of has quite a nasty habit to keep up with.
Yep, he needs to keep getting paid. But Randy Orton immediately cementing himself as the FDW champion, putting Razor in his place.
Well, you got to give it up for Razor here. He's a tag team competitor, was drafted as such, but here he is, trying to stand on his own 2 feet.
As he gets back to his 2 feet, and you alluded to it, a draft has taken place, but as happened between season 1 and 2, all champions have remained on their respective brands. Everyone else went into the free agent pool.
Yes.
So, stay tuned over the coming weeks, where we'll be showcasing talent left, right, and centre, and acquisitions to FDW.
Brand new talent, some returning talent, and obviously all the champions from season 2.
Indeed. 2 of which will be featured in the main event this evening.
Yeah. Randy looking to be running a little slow here.
Well, you know, he's come off the back of WrestleMania. He can't be firing on all cylinders, and Razor is a fresh face for the entire WWE universe, not just here on FDW. As he goes flying like a leaping salmon.
At what point, when you're Randy, do you start regretting the choices you've made at this point?
I mean, it's a bold strategy. It's got to work out for him at some point. Throw out the open challenge and look to make your mark. Big shoes to fill.
Oh, kick out again.
Following in the footsteps of the ever-dominant Bronson Reed and the dominance in Season 2 of Drew McIntyre as well.
Speaking of dominance, Razor just rolling Randy around here.
Now, a victory over the world champion can't hurt your chances of quickly working your way up the card.
Absolutely not.
As he comes off the ropes. Ooh,
but
thinks about a rolling thunder, but Randy, ever the veteran, sees it coming. Oh, and out of nowhere.
RKO. Was it an RKO? It was to the back of the head.
It seemed like an RKO.
Swinging neck breaker.
Swinging neck, yeah, not quite the full RKO. Oh, now he's going to that place.
That very special place.
That's an RKO.
That's an RKO. Randy slithering in.
That was an uppercase RKO is what that was. The other one was a lowercase. And we've kicked things off in style.
A strong performance by Razor, but Randy Orton doing what Randy Orton does best.
Standing strong. It only took him 1 RKO to claim the belt, and it's only taken 1 RKO to secure victory in the opening match here on FDW.
It was only the opening match, and I'm feeling confident about our draft picks.
Already, it's looking good. We're only one match in.
Strong performances.
Righty then.
Moving on to match 2.
I missed a trick there because we could have clicked next match, but again, teething problems. We'll work it out. We'll get there eventually.
We'll get there. You know us by now.
Yeah. Get a second episode and we'll be absolutely flying.
And speaking of things that we know, it's Tegan Knox.
Indeed. A fantastic draft pick. She couldn't not. The mother of FDW, really.
Yep.
Been here since the beginning.
Former FDW Women's Champion. Former
Two-time
Liberty Champion, I believe.
I think she was a 2-time FDW Women's Champion.
Absolutely.
Yep. NXT Champion. Liberty, and just an all-round top bird.
Yep. She has held the women's division down here on FDW for multiple seasons. And she's looking to do it again.
Even upstage the men in many respects as well.
She's going to be going up against her colour contrast here.
Yeah, we've gone monochromatic.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bit of red there.
A little bit of rouge. It's like a very bizarre Michael Jackson tribute thing. Because this is Thriller. Sonya
Deville. We're back.
Davila, if you will. And there's the episode title.
Oh, she's looking weird, doing some dances. Brand new to FDW is Sonya Deville.
Indeed, a fresh face. We've not seen her at all here on the channel, I don't think.
No, without a doubt.
So looking to make a name for herself here on the purple brand.
And it's more than just a chance to make a name for herself, as the winner of this match will go on to Backlash to compete for the #1 contenders.
Indeed, she shall. We are still experiencing teething problems. While I'll get there.
Yep.
Let's just
Strong
remove
kick by
the
Sonya to begin with,
superstar.
as these
The hand of God intervenes once again.
continues to appear.
It's fine. Tech support. It's on standby.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good.
But yeah, we're two episodes
elbow
away from Backlash, where there will be a #1 contenders match between the winner of this match and a winner of a women's match next week. The winner goes on to challenge the FDW Women's Champion, which, as it stands, is Tiffany Stratton.
The lovely Tiffany Stratton.
Indeed, she is. After a game performance, I would say, at WrestleMania from Kairi Sane, who went on that horrendous losing streak en route to WrestleMania, losing to every single former champion and then losing to Tiffany Stratton. So she really took the most out of that Rumble win.
Yep. She lost all momentum.
But speaking of momentum here, it's slowed down a little bit as Tegan Nox is doing some catch can here on Sonya Deville. Joint manipulation right behind the back. That's got to hurt.
Bit of a slow start to this match. Feeling each other out. New competitors, you've got to get the feel for them.
Tegan Nox very much the gatekeeper of the women's division. Now you get through her, you prove yourself.
The yardstick by which all other females are measured.
She locks in the headlock now.
Going very technical with it here.
I know it's a side of Tegan Nox we've not seen before. Is this her new outlook here for Season 3? Big knee to the back.
Is this a smart play? Maybe don't show off your flashiest stuff straight away. Keep the others guessing, especially if you have a chance to be going for the title soon.
But no matter how unflashy it is, a running kick to the side of the head has got to hurt. Only on one count, but keeping Sonya Deville in her place.
Sonya yet to muster any defence, or offence for that matter.
Still, Sonya Deville with a strong MMA background. She can go with the best of them. So,
perhaps that's why Tegan's focusing on the submissions here, trying to show that she can also do all the grappling.
Going hold for hold with Sonya Deville. It's again a bold strategy from Nox.
It's a bold strategy, Carden.
But let's see if she can hang us. Now Deville reverses and takes the upper hand.
Finally mustering some offense of her own. Seems to be swinging back at Tegan as if to say, right, was that your best? Now my turn.
The pendulum of momentum swings once again.
As Doug stands in the way.
Cheers, Doug.
Yep. Good.
The cocaine's worn off.
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Damn it, Doug. Oh, great Hurricane Rana there from Tegan Nox as now she goes to that place. The High Rent District. Big elbow drop there from Nox.
Soaring across the ring and Doug's finally woken up. Goes for the count. Ooh, close to count. Almost
the old Bolivian marching powder kicks in.
Yeah.
Kick to the gut from Nox. Is she thinking about it? Canadian Destroyer.
Sonya turned inside out.
Now will this be the shiniest wizard?
Super shiny. Tegan going for the cover. Could this be it? Doug with a count. 2, 3.
And
yes,
just like that. Welcome to FDW, Sonya Deville.
Exactly. Yeah. An impressive display by Tegan there.
Tegan clearly looking to get back to winning ways here in Season 3 after having a bit of a tumultuous Season 2. Not quite as impressive as she has been in the past, but a fan favourite.
Well, she's got a chilly navel and only an FDW belt can solve that.
Well, she's taken the first step.
As she has. She will go to Backlash.
Yep. To the next match, Jose.
Yes, flying through.
We really are now, and it's going to be tag team action.
Tag team action.
Now this is again just comes with a little caveat as well.
But I was speaking to our general manager, the mysterious and elusive general manager, and he has given the current tag team champions the right to choose their opponents at Backlash.
So en route to Backlash, we'll be seeing some tag teams in action. The first of which making their way down to the ring now in Fraxium. We saw Axiom featured quite heavily throughout season 1 and 2.
Yeah. It's interesting to note that Axiom is here, but a certain referee isn't.
Has the mystery been solved? Well, we've only seen Doug so far. We have yet to see Jimmy. Maybe he's gone full-time as a wrestler. He's tag teaming with Nathan Frazier.
We can only hope. He's found his true calling.
Now, we have seen one half of another tag team who's been drafted to FDW as well. We saw Razor, his tag partner, Akam of AOP, part of Season 3 now, moving forwards.
Yep.
But their opponents tonight.
Another returning team from the very early days of...
The halcyon days of Season 1.
Yep. The Street Profits.
Indeed, they are bringing the swag like nobody can.
Looking even more swaggy than normal.
My boy Montez.
And Angelo Dawkins.
With his cape. They love a cup.
Yeah. Gotta have a cup.
And they're also a big fan of those Morpheus shades.
Yeah. Clipped onto his nose.
A big show for the FDW faithful here this evening.
Yeah.
Kick things off in style.
There's no guarantee of a match at the end of this one with the champions, but you got to think if they put on a good show, maybe the champs will pick them.
Indeed, you alluded to the champions who successfully defended at WrestleMania. So as it stands, the tag team champions are Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
That's a team to beat. That is a team to beat.
Indeed. Both former world champions. Granted, yes. Roman Reigns barely held it for an hour.
Hey, he held it.
But Seth Rollins, a pillar of FDW, the only Grand Slam champion, or Triple Crown champion, should I say.
Here on FDW.
Having held the TV title, the world title, and now Tag Gold.
It looks unstoppable.
But now he's got someone to rely on.
To relinquish those titles in the past.
Yep.
Now, it's an interesting proposition here. If the tag champs are going to get to choose their partners, are they going to choose a strong showing pair for the best possible match at Backlash, or could they pick a weaker pair for ones they know they're going to get through?
I'm going to have to intervene again as the hand of God.
Yep, we will get this sorted in between episodes.
It'll be sorted for next week. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll do it. We'll get round to it.
Yeah, just admin. This is just the prologue. That's all it is, really. But Axiom immediately going for the leg sweep there. If I'm Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, I'm picking the best of the best, really, just to cement
your position.
Yeah, where we are on the card. You know, it's FDW. We're not about taking shortcuts, particularly with Seth Rollins, with his legendary now TV title reign, which spanned nearly 2 whole seasons.
I mean, he was truly unstoppable.
Yeah, and then it all came crashing down when the beefy boy himself returned and decided he wanted some Rollins.
Big man Beef Bronson.
And boy, did he rip that title away from Seth Rollins. As Montez
I don't think anyone holds on to something that Bronson wants too long.
Well, funny you should mention, but because Bronson will be defending in the main event here this evening, as will Ilya Dragunov. As we'll be kicking things off in Season 3 with a unification match.
Yes, I was going to say, how does that work? How are they both defending? Yeah, it's the unification match. We are unveiling a brand new title here on FDW.
As the Cruiserweight and the TV titles will merge into something greater.
But we will cover that later after this tag team concludes.
Indeed, and Nathan Frazier's going toe-to-toe with Montez here, and this is, you mentioned Cruiserweight action. This is going to be high-flying left, right and centre. I think Dawkins could be the decider here.
Yeah, Fraxium very much small man, speed and speed. Whereas Street Profits, you've got the power and speed, and quite a common tag sort of build.
Yeah, the dynamic there of the Street Profits is absolutely there, and case in point, Montez whips Fraser into Dawkins, who just goes clattering to the floor, but Axiom now with a huge pin missile drop kick. Getting that high air.
Beautiful precision from Axiom. Wasted too much time there.
Yep, a little bit lackadaisical on waiting for Montez to get back into the ring. Should have kept him immense.
Montez going to... oh!
Don't quite know what he was going for on that one, but...
whatever it was, he fumbled.
A little bit of a dong measuring contest.
Axiom now working on the arm of Montez.
Again, interesting strategy. Perhaps he should go for the legs and speak it into existence. You know, remove the speed.
Say it and it shall be so.
As Doug watches on. And there's the FDW special, standing shooting star press.
I'm surprised it took 3 matches to get there.
It's been teased. We were never going to see it from Randy Orton, really, were we? But we can always rely on Axiom.
Oh,
huge
flip
there.
Over DDT.
Hot tag there from Montez into Dawkins.
Axiom crowd work. What was that?
That was incredible Lucha Libre style there, off on the middle rope.
Axiom really putting on a show in here tonight.
He's looking to replicate the success he's had already. Former Cruiserweight champion in his own right, but now he's got a partner to back him up. Will he be able to go for tag gold as Fraser hits a huge elbow drop from the outside? Impressive.
Yeah.
From the new blood. Giant frog splash as well.
Beautifully done. There's the speed of Montez breaking up.
Sees it coming. Into the corner now goes Dawkins. Smart ring awareness there from Fraxion.
Absolutely. An interesting...
holy shit, a coast to coast from Fraser. Where did that come from?
Out of nowhere. What?
And if I am Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, eyebrows are raised as now Dawkins looks to make the tag. And you got to think, oh, with a Tanahashi sling blade on Montez into a standing moonsault. What is this?
Fraxium came to play.
Yeah, well, Fraser has. Like, Jesus, calm down.
He's waiting. He's waiting.
I see your Ricochet and I raised you, Fraser.
Yep. Dawkins stunned in the corner. Could this be Nathan Fraser's time? Really laying into Montez. Fraser wants a piece of them both.
He really does. Just all over the ring as Axiom just watches on thinking, calm down.
Yeah, don't use all your energy.
Maybe Fraser's been at Doug's special stash.
Doug left that little bump on the corner and he accidentally snorted it.
Off the second rope goes Montez into a DDT.
Not to be outdone as Montez
just finds himself a bit of breathing room.
Smart ring awareness there.
Really was. Not giving Montez a chance into the spine buster now.
Montez using his height. He is the bigger man at these high flyers.
And again, he doesn't quite connect with that backdrop from the outside.
No,
the thing with these high-risk maneuvers.
But too many of those, and you're going to give it to your opponents.
Fireman's carry almost snake eye off the top turnbuckle there as Axiom with a cheap shot gets Montez.
Cheek by Axiom there.
Don't know. Doesn't need to play by the rules. He's not the ref anymore.
No, he said enough of the rules.
Fraser gets him up almost into a Goldberg-like jackhammer. Into a frog splash. What the hell?
Could this be it? Could this be the moment?
Montez stunned. Dawkins with the save.
Dawkins with
what
the
a
save.
contest to start season 3.
It's been amazing so far. Axiom going to go to the top again.
Well, only off the second rope is Brett's rope as he hits almost a deep arm drag there, rolling through. Kicking the shins. I know, we were expecting something massive, and it's just like deep arm drag.
Yeah. Anticlimactic. Montez now back into his corner. The Street Profits got a lot to do here to catch up.
Oh, as Montez is feeling himself off the top
There they
turnbuckle.
go.
Oh my goodness.
Not really sure how to call that one.
No, it was a springboard something.
Now, game of leapfrog. And now Dawkins looking to really show his power. Axiom not giving him a chance.
Canadian Destroyer there.
On a man that size, that's got to be difficult.
A lot of weight to shift around. As here we
Back
tag
with
in.
the spark plug that is Nathan Frazier.
Son of Doug.
Son of Doug.
As Montez
Star Trek
goes.
4, Son of Doug.
The search for Fraser. As Dawkins now starts to put that power to use, throwing the cruiserweights around off the second rope into the splash.
And this is the advantage of having a big man on your team. They can absorb the damage from the little ones and do a hell of a lot more back.
But they've not perhaps got the stamina.
Oh,
an Axiom!
Saving his partner there. Saving Son of Doug.
Again with antics from the outside. Off the second rope, corkscrew crossbody. And I must say,
here.
Nathan Fraser has been the highlight of the season opener.
Absolutely. Highlight reel all by himself.
What an acquisition.
More high-flying fun.
Tilt-a-well
Drops Dawkins on his
DDT.
head.
Hooks the leg.
Could this be it?
Flying Montez!
Montez just in time.
Like a majestic salmon flying across the ring.
Salmon!
Ah, salmon skin roll. Oh, reversal there from Dawkins. He needs to
Dawkins
make a
running
quick tag.
away.
Oh no! Oh god! Almost a spear across the midsection there.
I thought he was running away. He didn't want any of it. He
sold the dummy.
Yeah, exactly.
As now Montez comes flying over the basement dropkick, not quite connecting with it all.
Montez missing a step here tonight.
He has, and you can't afford that sort of misstep against these two. As now Axiom off the top comes a frog splash once again.
Frog splash. This could be it. Axiom
Montez
with the
dazed
cover.
and confused as now
Dawkins with the break
Dawkins.
again. This is a long one, folks.
But long may it continue.
I'm enjoying it. Great contest between these four gentlemen.
As I'm sure Rollins and Reigns are furiously scribbling notes.
I mean,
Oh my
I don't know
goodness,
who you
are we
choose
going to
there.
see it? It's a top rope Spanish fly.
oh,
Absolute
Chris's favourite.
scenes. You can't not love a Spanish fly, and what a way to finish the match.
what a match. What a contest by both teams. But for Axiom, head and shoulders better, I would say.
I mean, we saw the graphic in the top left. Those stars kept building and building and building. A 4-star match. And
Absolutely
certainly
worth it.
the talk of the locker room moving forward.
Amazing scenes here. And it's not even the main event.
It really isn't. So, big match to follow here from our main
Some
event this
big
evening.
thoughts to be, some big questions to be asked for Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns ahead of Backlash.
But we will get there in a couple of episodes' time. But for now, your main event, which we alluded to earlier.
Yep. The main event.
Kicking things off, making his way to the ring. A very, very dominant from Season 2, Ilya Dragunov.
I guess we should call him the former Cruiserweight Champion.
The last Cruiserweight Champion.
Yes, the belt has not so much retired, but merged with the TV title.
Yep.
Form something new. Something... something purple.
Indeed, it is something purple. And Dragunov, incredibly dominant. A 3-time Cruiserweight Champion. The one who took over the reins of Imperium and ousted Gunther.
Big boots to fill, and he did it.
In and of itself, that's probably more prestigious than the Cruiserweight title.
I mean, that is intense.
Mm.
And looking strong here, looking to get that gold back around his waist.
Under the tutelage last season of the the wise owl himself, William Regal,
Good old
flanked
Regal.
by Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. This season he finds himself standing alone, and he is going to have to prove himself.
Can he perform on his own? Was it having the backup that made him?
This is the man who dethroned Ricochet.
Well, okay then. Well, I didn't know that.
This is the man who has ripped the title away from Xavier Woods and from Axiom.
Axiom, who we just saw, hell of a competitor.
This is the man who absolutely demolished Gunter in an Iron Man match.
But speaking of demolishing...
Gunter is one thing, but this beefy boy is something else.
White boy!
White boy returns!
Big Bronson Reed. Beef with Bronson.
Indeed. He wasn't happy when he had to hand the TV title over, but we said it's okay. You could get something better.
And he jumped at the chance.
God knows what he's going to do if he loses this match. I mean,
if I were Ilya,
hide your kids, hide your wives.
It's a lose-lose for Ilya Dragunov here. He either loses the title, or he gets the title and gains an adversary in Bronson Reed.
I mean, both men incredibly dominant in their own ways.
Absolutely. This is it's actually the best way to launch this new title. Two dominant superstars clashing it out.
Really will find out who is the best of the best here.
Yep. And the title in question.
The brand
There it
new
is.
Hybrid Championship.
Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that purple monstrosity. All of our titles have had a, coat of paint this season, but that's a brand new just for season 3.
Indeed it is. Now who will become the inaugural? Should we hit the hand of God again? Teething problems?
Let's get that hand out of the way.
Yeah, let's get out of the way. We'll get there. Do we need any of this? We'll figure that out. We'll just get the hand. We'll sort that out, yeah. Into the match now, as Doug is keen for this one, as Dragunov comes out the gate swinging.
He's got to keep the big man off his feet. We've seen what it's like when Bronson gets momentum. He's like the juggernaut.
But we've also seen how Ilya Dragunov, yes, he might not have been the most high-flyingest of cruiserweights, but he hits very, very hard.
That may have been his advantage in the cruiserweight division, hitting the lighter athletes harder than maybe they can. But Big Bronson's used to super heavyweights throwing him around.
Big Bronson uses bide. Lest we forget. So no matter how hard Dragunov hits with that top rope falling knee drop, Bronson will just come back with a DDT that busts him open.
Big Bronson wasting no time at all. I'm pretty sure that's his first attack.
We're off to the races, and Dragunov is bleeding already as Bronson has decided to stop playing with his food and go for a pin.
Bronson getting a measure of Dragunov early.
Ooh, only a half count on that situation. Dragunov still with enough to kick out, but will the blood only anger the Russian?
Big Bronson doing what he does best, taking a few shots to take the measure.
And Dragunov can take it.
Shaking the cobwebs there, back with a jump.
Slaps across the chest. Oh, that's hitting hard.
Bronson swinging back.
Meaty arms versus bony arms.
Who wins?
Not Boney M, that's Daddy Cool. As Dragunov sees it coming.
A couple of shots fired back, and again sees it coming.
It's the ring awareness there. From
Bronson, perhaps the slower of the two.
Who I suppose is now the ring general. Oh god, they're going to war on each other.
Just a hockey brawl.
Bronson over to the fireman's carry.
Bronson, forgetting the punches, just lifts him up. It's like, no.
Just shrug it off.
Goes for the cover.
Count of 2.
Ooh.
And Dragunov needs to think about getting Bronson on his back.
This is what Dragunov has got to learn here. Yes, he hits hard, but that was against cruiserweights. Bronson is a different beast.
It certainly is. He gets him up.
The Bronslort!
The Bronslort! That could secure victory.
And it does.
Wow. I mean,
that is emphatic
record
style.
time.
Yeah. Bronson, we said Bronson was a little miffed about losing the TV title, but as soon as you mentioned he could have another one.
He even wanted the ref to put it on him, and it may be a long time before we see that championship in the hands of anyone else, if ever.
That was devastation.
I mean, with Bronson Reed, it's sometimes best to just lie back and take it.
Yep.
Rule number one: let the Wookiee win.
Yeah. Oh, Bronson just back to his old ways.
Well,
What
that is an image to end on, Jose, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, the new hybrid champion.
Yep, what a way to kick things off. Join us next week, where we will be featuring another women's match to figure out who will be joining Tegan Knox at Backlash. And there'll be more tag action, so stay tuned for that, as we're a couple of episodes away from Backlash. We're very much looking forward to it, and hope you are too.
See you then.
Bye.